play a card while you're still young?
Norton, you play gin rummy your way, and I will play gin rummy my way. My way is the scientific way. It takes a lot of figuring. For example, I noticed that you picked up a queen earlier, and that you was trying to make a run of queens. I also noticed that you had a run of clubs. And for instance, I also noticed that you threw away 2 sevens. Therefore, you could not possibly use the card I am about to throw down, which is a 7 of spades. And that is scientific figuring.
That's 11 gin. Let's see, that's 25 points for gin, that's 90 total. Boy, it's a good thing you know you're not Rockefeller's son, because if you were, I'd never have to work another day as long as I live. Boy, 28,000 points, what a trounce. That wasn't a blitz, that was a blouse. You owe me 14 cents.
Oh, I don't owe you anything. We're not done playing cards yet. Now, let's get on with the next hand.
I don't want it.
What do you mean you don't want it?
Well, I can't.
What do you mean you can't? Well, we got plenty of time. The girls won't be back for another hour.
Well, I can't. I can't concentrate on the game. I've got something on my mind.
Oh, what could you possibly have on your mind?
Well, you know, that promotion that was due me down at the sewer? Yeah. I think they're going to give it to Cassidy.
Well, how can they give it to Cassidy? He's only been with the sewer about a year. Why should they give it to him instead of you?
I think it's politics. He got pretty close to the big shots downtown.
Well, how could he get close to the big shots? He's only been with the company for about a year.
Yeah, but don't forget, for the last 6 months, he's been working on the sewer, right underneath City Hall.
You're just making excuses. You could get that raise and promotion if you wanted it. All you got to do is sell yourself to them. Let them know how important you are to their organization.
I don't think I have to do that, Ralph. I think they appreciate what I'm doing, you know, the job I'm doing.
It's just your future. You got to let them know. It's not next year or next week or not even tomorrow. It's right now. And that's when you want the raise and promotions. Right now.
Well, supposing they don't want to give me the promotion.
Well, then you scare them to death. You tell them you quit. You say, after 17 years in the sewer, you're going to wash your hands of the whole thing.
You think that'll scare them, huh?
Certainly it'll scare them. They know they need you, and what's more, now you know that they know they need you. Thanks to me. Now, let's get on with the next hand.
I don't want it. I can't. I can't. I'd rather not play anymore. And listen, forget about the 14 cents you owe me.
Oh, I'm not forgetting about it. I lost 14 cents playing cards, and I'm going to pay it back. I just want a chance to break even now. Next hand, double or nothing.
I don't want to play. I don't want to play particularly double or nothing, because when I win, you always start yelling and screaming at me.
I will not yell and scream. Now, it's your pick.
Chin.
Out, okay?
I gotta admit, Ralph, this time you didn't yell and scream at me. Hello, Alice. Is Ralph home yet?
No, not yet. You had supper already?
No, I haven't even been upstairs.
Is there something bothering you?
What, me? No. What, bothering me? No.
Well, I got some delicious goulash here. How about trying some?
Oh, no thanks. I don't feel like eating.
You don't feel like eating. Now I know there's something bothering you. Okay, Ed, come on, out with it. Something go wrong at work today?
Well, now that you ask, I guess so. I guess you could say that. I had words with my boss, Jim McKeever.
Oh, those things can happen to anyone.
Not like this, they don't. They don't happen to anybody like this. After what he told me today, I find it impossible to work one more day for him in the sewer.
Oh, what did he tell you?
You're fired.
Oh, Ed, he fired you?
Yeah, you get the picture. How do you like that? Good old Ed Norton. Reliable old Ed Norton, working 17 years in the sewer. And now everything's down the drain.
Oh, Ed.
I haven't even told Trixie yet. I don't know what to say to her. I ain't got the nerve. Hey, Alice, you and Trix been friends a long time. Supposing you go upstairs and tell her, break the news to her.
Oh, no, Ed, now that's a man's job.
You're right. I'll get Ralph to do it.
Ed, this is something you're going to have to do. You're going to have to tell Trixie.
Yeah, I just don't know how to do it. I don't have the words to say to her. Hey, how about this? Maybe I could tell her that we went broke, that the sewer went bankrupt. No.
Ed, there's no getting out of this. You're just going to have to go upstairs and tell Trixie.
I guess you're right, Alice. I gotta face the music. Fight fire with fire. And as they say in the trades, Sussler Gary.
Hi, Ellen.
Oh, hiya, Ralph. Oh, Ralph, I got some terrible news to tell you.
Oh, yeah, what?
Ed was just down here and he told me he got fired.
Fired?
Yep, he threatened his boss, told him he had to have that promotion or else. Now I wonder who could have put a thought like that in Ed's head.
Yeah, I wonder.
Well, you know it wasn't his idea. It doesn't even sound like him. Probably one of those big mouth characters. You know how those big mouths are, Ralph.
Oh, yeah.
So easy. Always to tell somebody else, you know, butt into somebody else's business. But those big mouths always can figure out everybody else's line, but they don't have the courage to do it themselves.
Oh, wait a minute, Alice. I got courage.
What?
Or, if I told someone to quit their job, I certainly wouldn't do it unless I had the courage to do it myself.
Well, thank heavens you're smart enough to mind your own business.
Yeah. Has he told Trixie yet?
No, he just went upstairs to tell her now, but he's awfully worried about how she's going to take it.
Yeah, I wonder what he's going to tell her.
What can he tell her? Except he was fired. I just worry about how the two of them are going to manage. Boy, I just wish I could get my hands on whoever it was that gave Ed that advice.
Hey, Ralph.
Oh, Ed, how does Trixie feel?
Oh, I haven't told her yet. I chickened out. I was standing there outside the door and I couldn't think of anything to come into my head. But I don't know, I chickened out. I thought I'd go across the street and get her some flowers, you know, make her feel better. Boy, when I think how everything went wrong today, you know, Ralph, I got to work this morning and I said to the woman,
There's no point in rehashing it, Ed. It'll only make you feel worse. Just forget about it and you'll feel much better. Just like that.
you're right, Ralph. The past is gone. We gotta concentrate on the future.
That's it.
Now I guess I'll go get some flowers.
Oh, hey, Ed.
What?
Well, if you need any money or anything, a couple bucks or something,
Oh,
you have
thanks.
to ask me.
Thanks, Rob. No, I got a couple of bucks.
Okay, well, if there's anything at all, anything you need at all, you know where I'm at.
Okay.
Oh, Ralph, I'm glad you're such a good friend to Ed. He's gonna need you now. He and Trixie are both gonna need your help.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do anything we can for him, anything at all.
Oh, hey, Ralph, I almost forgot to tell you. I came down to tell you something and I almost forgot to tell you. So I don't want you to feel sorry about me losing my job on account of you giving me that advice. All I'm trying to tell you is it was good advice and I'm sorry things turned out the way they did. Well, I'll get some flowers.
Now, look, Alice, you know that Ed is my best friend, and I certainly wouldn't want him to lose his job or anything. And if I gave him any advice, it was with the best of intentions, and I'm going to get his job back for him, Alice. Honest, I'm going to get his job back for him. First thing tomorrow morning, I'm going to go down to the sewer, and I'm going to get his job back to him. There's nothing in this world, Alice. Nothing that's going to keep me from going down to the sewer first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, no. There isn't a sewer in this city that you could, a manhole in this city that you could fit through. How could you, Ralph? How could you do a thing like that to Norton? There's only one sewer system in New York. Now what's he going to do? You're going to have to help him.
Well, I'd ask him down to the bus company, but they're not taking anybody on.
Well, I just hope he's not out of work any length of time, because it's all going to be awfully rough on the two of them.
Yeah. We'll just have to do whatever we can for him. Whatever's ours is theirs from now on.
Oh, you're so right. Oh, Ralph, Alice, Ed's been fired. I wondered why he hadn't come home yet. Oh, I hope he's all right. You know, poor Ed. 17 years down that sewer, and this is how they treat him. Oh, Trix, now don't worry about Ed. He'll be fine. How did you find out? Oh, one of the fellas down the sewer called to console him. I wish he was here. I hope he's all right. He'll be all right.
Oh, he's okay. He just went across the street to get you some flowers.
Flowers? Yeah, he wanted to console you. Oh, he was worried about me. Well, I've been worried about him. You see, Ed's had his heart set on being made foreman. Poor Ed. Who'd have thought something like this could happen? It must have come as a terrible shock to him.
Trixie.
Ed, darling. Now listen, dear, don't be discouraged. The worst thing that sewer ever did was letting you go.
You know?
Sure, but everything's going to be all right. You'll see. You'll get a better job. You'll get a much, much better job. I have faith in you.
Oh, Trixie, you're a wonderful woman. Are you sure you're not angry with me losing my job or anything?
No, of course not.
You positive?
Positive.
All right, well, folks, stay right where you are.
Hey, where are you going?
Well, as long as everything's all right, I'm going to take these back to the florist. I'll be right back.
Hi, Alice. Oh, hiya, Trix. Hey, Trix, how did Ed's new job go today?
Oh, I don't know. He hasn't got home yet. Alice, I just got so anxious sitting upstairs alone that I had to come down here.
Well, I'm glad you did.
You know, it's really important that Ed does well on this job. After the last 2 weeks without work, He needs a lift.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about Ed too much, Trixie. He'll do fine. He's gonna make a great salesman. He's got the perfect personality for it. And from what you tell me about this electric steam iron, it's a wonderful product and everybody's gonna buy one.
Well, I hope so. It's important that he does well. Then he may forget about losing his job.
I know, Trix. He's been awfully blue about this lately, hasn't he?
I'll say. And you know, Alice, it got me to thinking. You can take the man out of the sewer, but you can't take the sewer out of the man.
Say, I got a nice thick steak here. Are you sure you don't want to stay for dinner?
Oh, you know, Alice, we've eaten dinner down here every night for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, so what? It's just as easy to cook for 4 as it is for 2. And don't ever get the crazy idea that you're imposing.
Well, thanks anyway, but we're going to my mother's.
Say, you got any vinegar upstairs?
No, I don't. Keep going.
Well, I need to get some, so I'm going to run to the groceries right now. You wait here and I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, well, okay.
Oh, hi, Trix.
Oh, hi.
I was looking for you. You weren't upstairs, so I figured you'd be down here.
Oh, Ed, how'd the new job go today?
Oh, fine. Fine.
Okay, well, I have to go to the grocery, but I'll be right back and I want to hear all about it. You wait right here.
All right.
Ed, did everything really go fine?
It was a dark, dark day. Selling door to door is no way to get rich. I walked my feet off. I called on 137 prospects. I made 1 sale.
Out of all those people, you only sold 1 iron?
1 iron. 1 iron. And that was my last stop.
Oh, well, it's very encouraging that you sold to your last customer. Maybe after talking to all those people, you finally hit on the right approach. Can you remember what you said to the customer who bought the iron?
Sure I can remember. I said, Mama, you just gotta buy this iron from me.
You sold an iron to my mother.
No, not your mother, my mother. Tomorrow's your mother. And the outlook ain't very bright. 'Cause the day after tomorrow, we run out of mothers.
Maybe you can find another kind of work.
Another kind of work. Let's face it now. There aren't many jobs that I can step into. A sewer worker is like a brain surgeon. We're both specialists.
Maybe tomorrow will be a better day.
Well, I hope so. But what's for supper?
Oh, we're not eating here. We're going to my folks.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm beginning to feel self-conscious about eating here. I'm mooching off of Ralph and Alice.
Oh, that's been bothering me too. Oh, Alice and Ralph have been wonderful, but after all, there is a limit. Do you know what Alice said to me today?
What?
She said that if this job didn't work out, then that we were to move down here with them and they wouldn't take no for an answer.
Oh. Hey, I was just thinking, if they thought that I was doing good selling, you know, that the future looked rosy and bright, well, they wouldn't worry, would they?
No.
So why do I have to tell them I'm not selling any iron? The business is lousy. I'll tell them I'm doing great. I'm doing a wonderful job.
Hey, that's a good idea. After all, we're not their responsibility. We'll get through this somehow, Ed.
We sure will. We'll show them.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Ralph.
Hi, Ralph.
Where's Alice?
Oh, she just went down to the grocery store.
Oh. Hey, what, pal? I got my fingers crossed. How'd you do as your first day as a salesman?
Just great.
Yeah?
Jim Dandy, I'll have you know I sold a lot of irons. I made $40 commission.
$40?
Yeah, boy, I was selling irons like hotcakes. I had to stop at 2 o'clock in the afternoon so I didn't push myself into a higher tax bracket.
$40 in one day?
Yeah, Ralph, isn't that wonderful? Now you and Alice don't have to worry about us anymore.
Yeah, that's right, and I just want to say at this time thank you very much for all that you and Alice have done because I appreciate it.
$40?
Ralph, we have to get ready to go. We're going to my mother's for dinner.
Hey, Ed, do you think they need any more salesmen down at this iron place?
Well, they're filled up at the time. I don't think they're...
Well, I mean, you know him. Couldn't you recommend him? Let him know what a great salesman I am?
Well,
Ralph, Ed can't go recommending people. He only just started there himself, you know.
Yeah, I just started. My first day on the job. Besides, you got a very good job. And you're happy in the work and they like you and everything. Don't quit. Stay with it.
What, $40 a day?
Yeah, well, you know, it takes a little knack to be a salesman. And, you know, some guys got it and, well, some guys don't. And I just happen to be one of those guys that has it. See?
Yeah, I see.
You understand, pal.
Oh, I understand. I understand perfectly.
Yeah?
Yeah, I understand perfectly, pal.
Okay, well, see ya.
Bye, Ralph.
$40 a day.
Ralph?
Oh, hi. Hey, we had veal chops for dinner last night, didn't we?
Yes,
Yeah. And we had meatloaf the night before, didn't we?
I think so. Why?
Oh, I'm just making out Norton's bill. He's gonna pay for every meal he's had down here.
Norton's bill? Are you ridiculous? Have you lost your mind?
Oh, no, I haven't lost my mind. He can afford it. He made $40 today.
$40, that's wonderful. But we're not going to charge them for meals they ate. We did that because they're our friends.
Because they're our friends. Would a friend treat a friend the way he treated me? Would he?
How did he treat you?
And after what I did for him.
What did you do for him?
Oh, so now you're forgetting too. Oh, I'm the one who got him fired in the sewer. He couldn't have got that other job if it hadn't been for me. Friendship. Ha! Do you know what he said to me? I says to him, Norton, you're making $40 a day. Is there any way you could recommend me to this iron place down there? He says to me, he says, whoa, Ralph. He says, some people have it and some people don't. In other words, that I wasn't as good a salesman as he was. Well, let me tell you, can you imagine how much money I could make if that nut could make $40 before lunch?
I don't know how much a nut like you can make, Ralph, but you're no salesman.
What do you mean I'm no salesman? I will have you know that when I was 6 years old, I sold more lemonade than any other kid on the block.
Okay, Ralph, I'll compromise with you. You keep your job at the bus company, and the next hot day we have, I'll make you a big pitcher of lemonade, and you can go stand out front and sell it.
Oh, you're a riot, Alice. You're a regular riot.
Ralph, will you just listen to me for a moment? I don't care how good a sales job it is, it's still a gamble. So Norton made $40 today. Who knows what he's going to make tomorrow? With your job, Ralph, a steady job, you know exactly how much you're going to bring home each and every week. Furthermore, you have a pension that guarantees your security. your boss likes you, you're due for a raise and a promotion, and when that happens, your job is much, much better than Norton's.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. For the first time since I know you, I agree with you 100%. And I know how to get that raise and promotion right away.
I don't understand.
Well, it's called the squeeze play. Do you know what that is?
Squeeze play?
Well, let me explain it to you. Tomorrow morning, I get up bright and early, and I go down to this spiffy iron company. And I make sure that I can get this job selling irons. Then, I go down to my boss down at the bus company, Mr. Marshall, and I tell Mr. Marshall, I says, I have this other offer, and it offers me $40, maybe $50 a day. And therefore, I would have to leave the bus company. Otherwise, they would have to give me my raise and promotion right away. And that is what you call a squeeze play. They're not going to get rid of me.
It's not gonna work, Ralph.
What do you mean it's not going to work? I'm going to squeeze Mr. Marshall. He's in no position to squeeze me.
Of course not. He couldn't even get his arms around you.
One of these days, Alice, pow, right in the kisser. Hey, Jan.
Oh, hiya, Ralph. Oh, Ralph, I've been worried about you all day.
Oh, hey, I got a surprise for you. It's right here.
Ralph, tell me how it's gone today. I was worried about you all day.
Oh, nothing to worry about. I pulled a squeeze play. First thing I did was go down to the Spiffy Iron Company, make sure I could get that job selling irons. Then I went down to the bus company and see my boss, Mr. Marshall, lay my cards on the table. I told Mr. Marshall, I said, either I get that raise and promotion right away, or I will have to take this other position. He says to me,
Well, Ralph,
he says,
we think very highly of you here at the company. You're one of our most honored employees. However, the raise and promotion are out of the question.
so I pulled a squeeze play.
Oh, Ralph.
Well, I says to him, I says, well, if you think so much of me here at the company, then I certainly wouldn't take that other job. So I'm back at the bus company.
I got great news. I got the greatest news in the whole world.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I got my job back. I got a call from the steward. They're giving me the promotion. I report for work in the morning.
No, but what about that other job?
Oh, I quit that job.
No, but Norton, you're making $40 a day.
Oh, I got a confession to make. I only sold one iron, and that was to my mother.
Well then, why'd you tell us you were making $40 a day?
Well, we thought if you thought I was doing good, you know, then you wouldn't worry about us. And, well, I felt a little guilty, self-conscious about mooching off you and everything. So, well, I just want to say at this time, thank you very much for all that you have done. And if I stay here another minute, I'm gonna...
There's the man they can't do without in the sewer.
Oh, Ralph, what's in the box?
Oh, the surprise! When I went down to the Spiffy Iron Company, I ran into this iron salesman, and he sold me this iron. Look at this house. Isn't this a beauty? It's gonna make your job so much easier, Alice. Wait till you see it works. See, I get this thing warmed up, and you get the iron board, and oh. Get this thing warmed up. You get the iron board, you will be amazed at the simplicity of its operation.